And you've got something coming up again
Yes,
that's going to bring us all happiness and joy.
yes. And before I start, let me thank you. We had in April, we had the big community meal.
Mm-hmm.
And I really think being here and talking with you, we had folks from Franklin, Grundy, Marion County all show up. We had over 60 people for that community meal, people who'd never been to St. Mary's Sewanee. And to see people discover the bluff for the first time, talk about joy. So people kind of came into the dining room and then just went immediately out to the bluff.
That's what I do when I get there. I'm like, forget y'all. I'm going to go hang out here in the
Yes, so
front.
thank you. So this is just, I'm thrilled to be here. And we have another free community event coming up. We're trying to offer more and more of these community events to introduce ourselves to the community again. We've been there 100 years.
Couple minutes.
But we want to just keep introducing ourselves to the community. And so we have vendors, we have folks who lead retreats there so you can get to know them first before you sign up for a retreat. We're going to have food. We're going to have Josh and his kitchen staff make the most delicious cookies you've ever had. We're going to have some cornhole. That's what we call it in Indiana. Is that what you call it?
I think so. I've never gone over to that yet.
You never played cornhole. Well, August 1st could be your day.
You should just put it in the hole.
That's right.
How hard
That's
can that be?
Harder than you might think.
That's why I have never played it.
So yes, August 1st from 1 to 4. Everyone is invited for a good time.
Oh my goodness. All right. Tell us a little bit about the St. Mary's and why it's important for people to get to know you.
Yeah, thank you. So St. Mary's started as an Episcopal convent and then became a retreat center in the 1980s. So we've got a long history of doing this. But when I took this job about a year and a half ago, I had lost my own job. I had had some hard times, and coming to the retreat center, I thought, this is a place for people who are struggling. This is a place, the world is hard, whether that's grief or disease or politics or whatever.
I'll need a detox here after August 6th, so I'll be booking it quickly.
It's a stressful time, and we have this beautiful land. We have beautiful leaders who are showing up to say our tagline is rest, renew, and reconnect. And everyone needs that. So in July we offered 4-hour workshop. So maybe you can't spend the night, maybe you don't have a whole day to give, but just come for 4 hours. And then we're offering full day retreats. We're offering as long as 8-day retreats for folks who can imagine stepping away from life for that.
I recently, or last year, all the years blend in, went to an extended retreat down in Alabama, Lake Gunnersville, the state park there.
Oh.
And you have all the leaders at the table, you're stuck together. But it was probably the most productive, most energizing 4 days together that we could have ever imagined. And so our communities benefit by people being able to talk and to be an amazing environment.
That's right.
So team building, our board retreat, any organization.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. And I was just telling you, I just got to attend a collaboration workshop with the South Cumberland Community Fund. 2 days. I was 3 miles from my house, but something about stepping out of the regular routine, being with people who were dreaming and visioning and finding new connections. We spent 2 days together, but we had more energy at the end of the 2 days than when we got there, and energy to take back to our families, back to our work. And so for me, I leave St. Mary's Sewanee to find that retreat, but we want folks to come. And it can be for individuals. 2 weeks ago, there was a woman there. She has made a reservation for every quarter.
Wow.
Her husband has a terminal illness, and caring for him, as many people probably know, is exhausting. And so she has set aside 2 days every quarter to come and rest. And I saw her at the end of her retreat, and I said, "You look wonderful." And she said, "You should have seen me when I got here." But just time to sleep, have somebody make some good food for you, to sit on the bluff, wait till you come back to campus. Tim has built this structure that has 8 hammock swings.
No.
Yes. And to see people just snuggled in those hammock swings and falling asleep out on the lawn.
Oh my goodness.
It's magical.
Oh my goodness. How lovely is that?
It's really magical.
You know, I'm going to go back to the South Cumberland Community Fund collaboration, the 2-day. You had mentioned before we went on some of the amazing organizations that you encountered. Can you tell us a little bit about that experience?
Absolutely. So I learned so much about the history of this area and what's happening right now. So there were representatives there from the Grundy County Community Clinic, from the Beersheba Clinic, from the Housing Hub, from Mosaic Recovery Network or Recovery Group, from the Mountain Adventures.
Mountains of Adventures,
Mountains of Adventures.
South Cumberland Partnership.
So to think about how we publicize all the good things that are happening, to think about how to continue to bolster economic development. And they brought us together because they said we can't fund everybody's grants. But what if we're all in the same room and we talk about a grant that we can all contribute to? Just brilliant. So I learned, as I was telling you before, I learned a little bit about the culture of the area, of the who has settled here, and how does that have long ripple effects on the area and what people are passionate about and what people are gifted to do. And I saw how hard all these nonprofits are working.
It is a labor of love for sure.
It is, really. And to say, we have a place for you to rest.
Right down the street.
Yeah, right down the street. To see how people are working with the jail, and then with people who need community health, and with people who need jobs, and how to develop the tourism industry, all in 48 hours. We just kind of covered this.
I've been to those board retreats, and they're amazing.
Yeah.
But it's okay that conversation needs to be had.
Absolutely. And I really feel like the South Cumberland Community Fund is dedicated to, that was not a one-off meeting. It's really this continuing collaboration, which is so beautiful.
It is. They forced us, and I've told you that story, and we've talked about it, and I still laugh about it. They forced us to get along for money. Like they just feel like they dangled it. Like, you can have this, and you can get what you want on your program, but you're going to have to work together. And they're like, are you serious? And once we start getting in the habit, it's like, oh my goodness, we can do so much if we kind of collaborate.
Well, and it's the facilitator for the day was very, very good at what she does. And she started with relationship building and we started by telling the stories of our names. That was the first thing we did. And so you're on, like the woman next to me, we had the same middle name. This woman and this man, they had a common kind of story about how they got their names. And so it's like right away, if you're interacting as people and not about issues or not about fighting over money, it's like, oh, we're all really passionate about the same things, and we want the same thing for our community. Let's start there. So it was a really beautiful way to run a business meeting, to start with relationships.
Because that's what it's all about.
Absolutely.
All right. Let's see. What else about St. Mary's Sewanee that we need to know?
Well, let me just highlight some of the fun things that are going to be happening that day.
Okay.
So I just learned at that meeting that Mosaic is starting a catering business.
Yay.
Their dream is to have a food truck. But in the meantime, they are serving barbecue and all the sides.
Nice.
And so they're going to be there at the community event to provide barbecue. I've heard there's smoked mac and cheese.
I have heard something
It's
about
something you
smoke.
don't
Yeah.
want to miss. Yes. So they're going to be there. Christy Schrum is going to be there with her fresh cut flowers from her flower garden in Tracy City. Mountain Mobile Massage is going to be there
She's everywhere, man.
for
She's a
some
rock star.
free massages. And one of our groups is a spinning group, and they are going to bring their looms, and anyone can sit down and try weaving on their looms.
Well, for a moment, I almost thought it was spinning as in an exercise class.
Oh,
and I
no.
had PTSD from it. I was like, I am not going to a spinning class.
No.
It's spinning.
Spinning on a loom. So they're going to have those set up. Jam Kids is coming.
Love them.
Jam Kids is coming. Sarah Mallory is going to be playing.
The one and only Sarah.
Yes. So she's going to be playing.
An angel.
So, and you can try cornhole for the first time.
Cornhole.
Yeah.
See, I have an addictive personality. I don't know if you knew that about me, and so I'm afraid to pick up that because I would be playing 8 hours a day to perfect it. So
I can resonate with that. I can resonate with that.
So I know
Yes.
my limitations as I age, but anyway, but super excited about that. All right, what else should we know before I send you off? Where can they find out information?
So Facebook, Instagram.
Our
Our website, stmaryswanee.org. And then also, there have been lots of folks who are just coming to campus just to walk around. So you don't have to wait for an event.
So you can just go. So you can go.
Yes.
There's not going to be security dogs there.
Absolutely not. The swings are there. The gazebo is there. The
Really?
labyrinth is there. It is just there to be. I know it's hotter than blue blazes right now,
But it's cooler on the mountain.
but it is cooler on the mountain. So really, just come and see. That's the name of our event.
Come and see.
Just come and see.
I love that. And how
Yeah.
do you get there?
So, 41. This is my route every morning. 41 right through Mont Eagle, right through Sewanee, and then you're gonna, after the Sewanee Market, you're gonna turn left on Sherwood. We're gonna have signs and big shark fin banners so you can find us. Turn right on St. Mary's Lane, and that'll take you right into our campus.
Oh, that's so fantastic.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
All
I'm
right.
gonna send Miss Kara out to spread joy and sunshine because she truly does. I am incredibly thankful that you are here with us, and there is a reason you do.